Hey guys, before we crack on with this video, let me just please remind you that this video is kindly sponsored by Car Vertical. If you don't know Car Vertical by now, Car Vertical is a near and dear sponsor to the channel. It has been helping the channel throughout this change to English and kept on sponsoring us, and thank you Car Vertical for believing in me. Now, Car Vertical is an online service where you can check a car's history through its VIN. It's very important either because you want to buy a car and you want to check out that its history has no hidden damages or any mileage fraud, or if you want to maintain your car and you want to keep a nice record on everything about it. I'm gonna show you now how a Car Vertical report is. Somewhere over here, my editing skills are very weak, as I told you plenty of times before. At the moment you open a Car Vertical report, you can check the car pictures, you can check which model it is and make, and you can see immediately on the picture sometimes if the car has been crashed. We keep on going through the report, and we can also see if there's been any mileage fraud. Car Vertical checks out for all the data possible in more than 25 countries. It works pretty well. I've been using Car Vertical myself a lot to look for a new car. And you can also see if a car has been wanted for theft, if there's any outstanding finance on it. It's very, very useful. Either you want to buy a car or you want to know your own car history and you haven't checked it before, give it a look. It's super cool, especially if it comes out clean and you don't have any nasty surprise. And if you want to help out the channel, you can use my coupon code JANIZIO, which gives you 10% off and supports the channel. Thank you very much, Car Vertical. Let's get back to the video.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. And today we are driving a Nissan GTR. You can probably see it's a Nismo by the bucket seats behind me. So the GTR Nismo is exact model. It's not the first time that it's been featured on the channel. I've recorded it once, and the GoPro that I was using to film that video had a ruin. The microphone had some sort of an issue and didn't work properly, and I felt like it was a very unfair video to this car. I'm about to crash on a roundabout. So why am I recording a Nissan GTR Nismo for the second time? I drove the GTR for the first time and I got slightly impressed by the car. The first time I drove one was a model year 2017, so the cool one, the facelift one. The car was a very pleasant experience to drive. Even though it's a heavy car, it's very rear wheel biased, it's very rear wheel drive biased, even though it's a four-wheel drive car, and I got slightly impressed. The brakes could be better, even the way the chassis, the body roll and everything could be a bit better. A friend of mine invited me to drive his Nismo a year after, and we have a Portuguese expression which is water to wine. Completely different experience. I got truly amazed by the car. The steering input, fantastic. Body roll, not even close to the original GTR. Much more power. You can feel that the car is on the GT3 race car turbos. And also the handling, because it has different suspensions. We have carbon fiber body parts. It's such a cool car. So we are on a very nice road now. We have some mods to the car. We are running endless MA45B's brake pads, so endurance good racing brake pads. We have PFC rotors, 405 millimeters, so a huge chunk of a disc. It's a slotted disc and vented. And we have a Krapovic full titanium exhaust, downpipes and mid pipes and back box. Wheel full of sand. So just listen to the car. Let's just enjoy it for a bit. How can you dislike this? The steering input, so once you start moving the wheel, it's such a pleasant experience compared to the normal GTR. The gearbox is actually fantastic for such an old gearbox and only a 6-speed gearbox. We are driving on a wet road right now, so I need to be a bit careful. And unfortunately it's something that I always feel like it's a very unfair thing to YouTubers, which is we can only show you and tell you how the car feels, but some cars just feel completely different to the normal cars. It's like comparing almost a base 911 to a GT3. It's a difference between the normal GTR and the Nismo. It's such a special piece, such a kit. and it's a shame that this car is coming to an end. The steering input's going into the corner. It's a four-wheel drive car, so we feel very safe. We feel that it's very reliable also. The car does a lot of track days and never even showed a single problem to it. But the owner also takes very good care of the car. So as you can see, this cool piece of road that I'm driving now, which is exactly the first road that I drove the car in my life, it has speed bumps now. So I'm gonna tell you something. As you saw on my channel on the last video, I've been trying to make myself a version of Top Gear from Wish, because I frequently drive cars on the Estoril circuit in Portimão. And guess what? Today is a track day. That's why I'm turning around. I was just baiting you guys. Today is a track day. I'm in the Lotus, my friend is in the GTR, and he told me, why not set the lap time on my GTR to be the fastest lap time on the channel? So let's go. We're inside Estoril. We say Estoril in Portuguese. I don't know how the... always clapping. I don't know how the track is. I think it's fully dry right now. Ooh, I need the AC on. So comfortable. I think it's fully dry by now. I'm gonna get a feel to it, to the car, braking points, and after that I'll try and set a lap time. Oh my god, this has so much power. Doesn't even make sense. So coming out of my Lotus to this is just almost ridiculous. There's almost no weight to the accelerator. Let's let the GT3 car go by. Take it easy into this corner, I don't want the back end to slide. Just need to stay calm and collected. Maybe third gear through the chicane. The tire temperatures for sure. Ooh, the dashboard is shaking. So 250 meters is okay. I'm dancing a lot on the bucket seats. I need to be closer to the steering wheel. I'm super far away to the steering wheel. So we are going for another lap. I'm gonna test the braking point here for T1. Make sure I get a good position on track, because I don't want to get traffic ruining some corners, and I think we can go probably into the 1 minute 50 or maybe even below. Looks like rain is coming. Maybe I can do a turn like this. That's so much power. So stupid at some point. For example, if I was on a lap, this moment right now would ruin it for me. The cones is not a bad braking point. I'm gonna be faster on the next lap, so. Okay, let's go. Let's brake on the 250 mark into T1. Let's hope for a good lap without traffic. We already have traffic. Fuck. Let's take it easy. I could go a bit later here. Let's go. Let's take it easy here also. Ah, fuck. Please guys, get out of the way. Tell me, where are you going? Let's go for a clean lap. This will be like a 153 something again. And let's do it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Over the curves. Sorry, bro. Woo, shooting flames. Let's go. Fuck, it's not gonna be. 152. Ah, it can go lower. I'm screwing up.